Welcome to Ballykelly Forest. This evening I decided just to get out and about, and I was going through a little bit of what's similar to writer's block in the line of locations. As you may or may not be aware, finding abandoned locations is very, very hard to find. So I decided to have a walk around this forest and you know, just take in the countryside and stuff, you know. By the looks of it, by the time I get out of here, it is going to be dark. It is going to be slightly spooky. On the way home, I possibly will be able to get to an abandoned graveyard and an abandoned grounds of an abandoned hospital in the dark. So hopefully we can get some content going here, so folks. This is my first time actually being in these woods. I've stopped off at the picnic area once or twice and that, but I was never actually in the woods. We may or may not see some wildlife crossing our path on the way through this, but I thought I would do this anyway, you know. I had nothing at home to edit, so I decided I would go out and let's go off the beaten track and go down there. Sometimes it's a wee bit more interesting when you go off track a bit. Hoping I don't get pecking lost. You know, living in a city, am I fully zoomed out, I wonder? I'm not, you know. Right. When you're living in a city, day to day, you're faced with, you know, traffic and noise and busy. It's good to ground yourself and, you know, go out into nature for a while. It helps you declutter your mind, you know. Hopefully soon, folks, I will have a night vision camera in my hand. It was supposed to arrive last Tuesday. It still hasn't arrived. And anybody I've contacted about it hasn't been very much help. My spirit box went back because it was faulty. And it's due back one of these days, possibly tomorrow or Monday. So I will be slowly introducing spirit box sessions into some of my videos, you know, and introducing bit by bit some of the paranormal equipment that I've been purchasing over the last month or so. So I'm just planning at the moment, where this channel is going, what I'm going to be filming, how I'm going to film it, but at the moment it's looking pretty positive because up until recently I have been posting out pure raw files from the camera and only using what YouTube provides. I'm back up on a track here. I don't know, but as I was saying, up until recently I was posting up raw files. Excuse me. In the last week or so, I got hold of some software and I started learning how to use it. So bit by bit I can be a bit more creative with my content. But with paranormal videos, there is an awful lot of fake videos out there. I want to keep it real as possible. I don't want over the top thumbnails and exaggerated thumbnails. I do not want to exaggerate any bit of evidence, because I don't want to fall into that category of somebody that fakes videos, because I have a high respect for paranormal investigating and paranormal investigators. So you know, in my recent videos, you know, I did find some questionable stuff, questionable happenings, and you know, I pinpointed those, but I left them as unexplained, because in many ways I'm only a beginner when it comes to paranormal investigating. I'm not qualified to make a judgment on what I've captured in most cases. So, but it's interesting to see, or interesting to hear as well, you know. But I don't know what direction I'm supposed to be in. I hope I do not get lost here. People who know me know that I have a terrible sense of direction. So I hope I do not get lost, because we're not 5 or 10 minutes into the video and I'm lost already, look. But I went through a couple of rough days, you know, but I'm very grateful for the support I've been getting, and the views I've been getting, and I'm trying my best to knock out as best content as I possibly can. At the moment, I'm trying to find locations. I got some books for my birthday about haunted locations and that, so I may get some clues there, which is very good, you know. I'm not intrigued by this location, folks. I don't think you want me to walk on. It's just every single tree looks the same to me. I have no content here. I'm going to go on to my next location, folks. That's where I'm going to go. And by the time I get to my next location, it probably will be dark and spooky. When I say I'm lost, I really am lost. I do know the road is up there. The River Foyle is down there. My car is right down there. And I've been going in the completely wrong direction. But I do hear a main road up there. So I should be lucky. I hope to get out of here before it gets dark. I wasn't planning on this, you know. Don't know what that is about. There's a stone and some feathers, and I've seen it back the way. Those feathers stuck in a tree like that. That hill took everything out of me. I am back up on the main road. The big question is, how far am I from the car? Oh God, there's another one of those feathers. Oh my God. Hi folks, I'm back. That did not go good. The reason for that was, when you go into a forest, if it's an ancient forest, there's different sizes, shapes of trees. Here, they're all flipping same. They're like lollipop sticks just sticking. They're all the same. And I ended up on the wrong direction, and I ended up, I think, about a mile or a half a mile down the road. Now, I am lucky that it wasn't dark. It's only 9 o'clock at the moment, but if it was later on tonight, which I had planned to do a nighttime explore, it would have went worse than I could imagine, because I wouldn't have been able to hear the cars out in the main road here. You know, when I was walking down that walkway, and I could see the River Foyle to my right, and I was heading towards it, I was saying I'm heading completely in the wrong direction. But I'm back. This video is probably going to be called exploring a forest at night gone wrong. But at least we're back in one piece. But I do appreciate all the support I've been having in the last while. Now, the last 2 videos that I have done was my first 2 videos that I've ever edited. It's not getting as much views as other videos, so please give it some love. I know one of the videos is very long, but there is a lot of stuff in it, Greencastle Castle was one of my first nighttime explores, which I was still using this camera with some torches attached to brackets on it. That is why I'm waiting for night vision camera. Some of you guys asked for more spooky, more abandoned, more haunted stuff. I'm trying to give it to you folks. I'm doing my best. But as you know, abandoned places do not grow on trees, but trees grow here. And they all look the flipping same. But I'm going to leave it for now, folks. I will see you in the next video, and as always, be good to each other. Please subscribe, please give us the thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. I will get back on my feet. I have been sick for a couple of days. The weather hasn't been great. We can't do videoing outside in the rain because it damages our equipment, and we had a couple of days of not so good weather, so I couldn't get out, and I have been sick for 2 days, but I'm slowly but surely getting back to it. So please give me your support, and I will try and get you out as much content as I possibly can. We're heading into the summer. It's my first summer on YouTube, so let's see how it goes, and I will see you in the next video, folks.